Hello learners, I welcome you all to another episode of BPSC Prelims preparation. Today we are going to begin our journey into ancient India, and as always we are doing it the smart way with one short mind map. This isn't just a chart, it's a visual capsule where every branch is a potential question and every color signals a memory trigger. So let's begin with the prehistoric age. So prehistoric age has been divided into three parts: Paleolithic age, Mesolithic age, and Neolithic age. Prehistoric age starts from 25 lakh BC and it goes approximately around 3000 BC. This is also called as Stone Age. It is very important to note that no evidence of prehistoric age has been found in northeast India and in Kerala region. Let's start with Paleolithic age. Start from 25 lakh BC to 10,000 BC. In the excavation, people have found some tools. It is important to know about them. First is chopper, second is hand axe, and third is flakes. People were generally hunters. That means they don't know how to cook the food. They don't have any settlement. They were just hunting and eating raw. Fire was discovered, but it was not used in this time period. The first discovered area is Pallavaram, which is in Tamil Nadu. It was discovered by Robert Bruce Foote, who is also called as father of Paleolithic age. Hand axe have been found from Athirapakkam, which is in Tamil Nadu region. Oldest stone found is quartzite. Some paintings have been found in the Bhimbetka region, which comes in the Raisen district of Madhya Pradesh. The painting is of a deer and a human. The deer is being chased by the human with something in his hand. It was discovered by Dr. Vishnu Vakankar. India's earliest human fossil has been found from Narmada Valley, which is in Hathnora district of Madhya Pradesh. This fossil is also called as Narmada Man. Let's come to Mesolithic age now. The age starts from 10,000 BC to 5500 BC. People were still hunters, but they got to know how to use the fire. Fire usage has been found in some of the regions such as Lahanganj, which is in Gujarat, Mahadaha, which is in UP, and Damdama, which is again in UP. Slaughter area have been found from Mahadaha region in the UP. Pet evidence have been found from Bagaur region in Bhilwara district of Rajasthan, and the pet was dog. Hut evidence have been found from Adamgarh, which is in Hoshangabad in the Madhya Pradesh region. Clay utensils have been found from Chopinamando in Uttar Pradesh region. Bone ornament have been found from Sarai Nahar in UP. Now let's come to Neolithic age. In the Neolithic age, the time period is 5500 BC to 3000 BC. We have found the evidence of animal domestication. Animal which were domesticated are camel, sheep, goat, and cattle. The cattle evidence have been found from Mehergarh in the Pakistan region, which is also the first evidence of animal domestication. Coming to agriculture, Mehergarh, which is in Pakistan, is known for growing jowar, wheat, and peas. Lauradeva, which is in Sant Kabir in UP region, have found evidence of rice. In Koldiva, UP, we have found wheat field. In Chiran, which comes in the Saran district of Bihar, and in Senuar, which again comes in the Saran district of Bihar, we have found Bajra. Pit dwellings have been found from Burzahom in Jammu Kashmir and Gufkaral in Jammu Kashmir. We have found birthplace, which is the pit dwelling in Burzahom, and Potter House in Gufkaral. What do we understand from these three ages? We understood that people earlier, they were just hunter. They don't know much about fire. They used all the raw materials which been found in the region, the stones and the hand axe and the tools which were made, they were all made from the stones which used to come from the valleys and rivers. In the Mesolithic age, we understood that people started making their house. That means they were not just nomad now. They started they started to live at some places and build their hut. They started using fire. They started cleaning the meat which they were eating. So all those proofs have been found, and even we have found that pet were being, kept. That means for some purpose, maybe for their own security, people have started keeping dog as a pet. And when we go to the Neolithic age, things become more clear that people started doing agriculture. That means you do agriculture where you try to settle. If you are a nomad, generally you will not be interested in agriculture. The proof of agriculture shows that people started to settle in the regions which were high water region, or where resources were available, forests were available. So we understand that people started you know living their life in a better way from the Paleolithic age to the Neolithic age. Now comes the important topic, which is Chalcolithic age. Chalcolithic. I'll be saying as Chalcolithic. So let's get started. Chalcolithic age starts from 3000 BC to 600 BC. This age is also known as Copper Age. Chalcolithic age has been divided into three parts: Chalcolithic age 1, Chalcolithic age 2, and Chalcolithic age 3. Chalcolithic age 1 and 3 are not much important from the BPSC perspective, as Chalcolithic age 2 is. So we'll focus more on this period rather than these two periods. We'll just know that Chalcolithic age 1 was known as stone copper time period, and Chalcolithic age 3 is known as Ahar Banus culture. There were more culture in it, but this was the most important one. So let's get into the Chalcolithic age 2. This was from time period 2500 BC to approximate 1800 BC. This has various names: Indus Valley Civilization, Harappa Civilization, Bronze Age Civilization, even Indus Valley Civilization. Yeah, I've already written here. So this has many names. They can ask the name of which age are we referring to according to that. So the Harappa civilization, the area which we have found is approximate 13 lakh square kilometers. So that's how wide the Harappa civilization was. It is very important to note that iron was not used. This question have been asked so many times in so many exams that this becomes one of the most important things to know, that even though we were using bronze, we never used iron in that time period. So let's, first understand the limits till where it was spread. So if we look in the north, it was spread till Manda region in the Jammu Kashmir, which is beside Chenab river. In the south, it spread to Daimabad region of Maharashtra, which again is on the Parvara river, which is also known as Godavari river. On the east side, if we look, it is spread till Alamgirpur in UP, which is situated on Hindan river, which is tributary of Yamuna river. On the west, it is still Sukta Gendor in the Pakistan, which is again situated on Dasht river. What do we understand from this? That wherever people were staying or they have formed their civilization, it was near some river. River, obviously, they require it for the water. That means people started to understand the importance of water from that time of period. So this region, the first, how we reached to the first excavation and found that Harappa civilization was there. First visited by Charles Mason in 1826. Then later it was visited by Alexander Cunningham in 1856. When initially Charles Mason visited, he didn't show much interest, and like it was just like, yeah, okay, this exists, but no, further analysis or excavation or proper understanding of what it is was done. So again, people came, they started digging, and started finding the proofs of life. So okay, it is important to note Alexander Cunningham is known as father of archaeology. Directed by John Marshall in 1921, Dayanand Sahani dug Harappa. This is before the partition, 1921. Dayanand Sahani dug in Harappa, which is beside Ravi River in the Sahiwal district. It is very important to know all these things. Each of them are important from BPSC prelims point of perspective. Then in 1922, R.D. Banerjee did the excavation in Mohenjo-daro, which is again in Pakistan. Mohenjo-daro is situated beside Sindh River, which is in Larkana district. It is not important to know all the districts, but whichever I am telling, they are all important from the prelims perspective. So obviously, when we talk about Harappa civilization, we know that it was widely spread across so many regions. So we studied the extremes, north, south, east, west. So now it is important to understand where all we have found the evidence. It is quite a big, but this is where most question comes from. So when we look and talk about countries, we have found sites in Afghanistan, Pakistan, and India. In Afghanistan, there are two sites, Mundigak and Shortugai. When we talk about Pakistan, we have Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Chanduharo, Balakot, Suktagendo. There are more sites, but these are all important from BPSC perspective. We'll start with Harappa. R37, which is also known as cemetery, which has been found in Harappa. We have found grid system, and coffin burial has been found in Harappa. When we talk about Mohenjo-daro, we have found a bronze statue of a dancing girl. It was the largest town which has been measured in terms of Harappa civilization. Widest road were found here, and the largest granary has been found. Great Bath, it's like a place, a big place where public take baths. So we have the length as 11.88 meter, breadth as 7.01 meter, and depth as 2.43 meter. And we have also found a citadel. When we come to Chanduharu, it was not fortified, means there was no proper boundary done here as compared to other part which we have found. We have also found lipstick, mirror, and kajal. Balakot and Suktagendo, they are nothing much important to talk, and not like the questions have been not asked from this topic, this two topic much. So we'll directly get into India now. India is a very important topic when it comes to BPSC point, and there are so many small questions, and easy questions which have been asked from the India. When we talk about India, we have a lot of places, lot of sites in India. I have written only the most important points or the regions which can be asked in the question. Manda, Jammu Kashmir is required because it is one of the extremes. If we come a bit down, we have Ropar, which is in Punjab, excavated by Y.D. Sharma. It is beside Satluj River. Dog and owner buried together have been found from this region. Important question, straight prelims question can be asked. Which site do we find dog and owner buried together? Answer is Roper. Banwali, which is in Haryana, it was dug by Ravinder Singh Bisht. It is on Ghaggar River, which is now known as Saraswati River. Terracotta plog has been found from this region. Radial street pattern have been found from this region. Come to Rakhi Gadi, which is in Haryana. It is again situated beside the Ghaggar River or the Saraswati River. This is largest Indus Valley civilization which has been found. Talk about Kalibangan in Rajasthan, was found by B.K. Lal and M. Thappar. Is again situated the shores of Ghagra, Saraswati River. Clogged field has been found from here and circular floor pattern. No, right, concentric circles, like some kind of pattern they make on the older floors. Like now we put tiles and marble on the floor, but earlier, I don't know if you people have seen the circular floor pattern that was found in the Kalibangan region in the Rajasthan. Come to Lothal, which is in Gujarat. It is situated on the Bhogwa River, which is a tributary of Sabarmati River. This is the oldest dockyard. French cut beard has been found in this region. Double burial, which gives a hint of Sati Pratha, we have found from the Lothal region. When we come to Dholavira, which is in Gujarat, it is situated on Luni River. Water management system have been found from this region. Wells and lakes have been found. Largest lake have been found from here. And a stadium is there in this Dholavira site. When we talk about Sukta, Sruktoda, Surktoda in the Gujarat, it is on the Luni River. We have found horse remains. Again, a very important question from the BPSC prelims perspective. Horse remain, which region do we find horse remains? Sruktatoda in Gujarat. Daimabad in Maharashtra is situated on Parvara River. Bronze sculpture of chariot with oxen, elephant and water buffalo have been found. When we come to Alamgirpur in the UP, it is again important from the extremities point of view. Now some animals have been found. Why have we found animals in this region? The purpose is worship. People during that time also used to worship, but the way of worshipping was a little different. But the concept behind it remains the same. We worship the god, you know, mostly because people are scared, or if I can put it in a better way, that people get, when people are scared they start worshipping. So mostly, as per the people who have been involved in this excavation, they tell that probably they started worshipping people of which they are scared of. So like animal, for example bull, elephant and unicorn like creature, maybe they used to do something to them that they got scared and started worshipping them. Mother goddess, Pashupati or Proto Shiva. This is one of the most important part in the worship, that people used to worship Pashupati or Proto Shiva. And in that, the evidence which we have found, there are some animals beside this the sculpture which has been found. On the right side we have elephant and tiger, on the left side we have rhino and water buffalo, and below the throne of the Pashupati we have found deer. So three parts of this which are most important and can be asked in the BPSC prelims. People used to worship nature, probably because it used to bring flood or drought. during that period of time, so they started worshipping it. Lingam and Yoni, fire, water, and sun. When we talk about scripts, right? What are the scripts that have been found? Pictographic scripts have been found, which are still, unciphered, yeah, like undeciphered. Sorry, that means people have still not understood what was written. It is still just some random text for us, and we are not able to understand that what they are trying to convey through that. Symbols have been found for around 400 to 600 symbols have been found, and the direction in which these things were written are right to left. In we or the modern civilized people, most of us, we our language goes from left to right, except Urdu, which again goes right to left. Similarly, they have understood that these people used to write right to left, but they have still not able to undecipher what have been written in those scripts. Then again comes the question as to what happened to such a good civilization. How did it end? So some of the theories which have been given are climatic change, drying up of like river beside which they were living, floods in some region like Mohenjo-daro, drought in some region, tectonic activity could be one of the reasons, and some people say Aryan invasion too, but this is the least probable thing, but still could be one of the reason. So this was all about Harappa civilization, and with this we have covered the most important topics which could be asked in the BPSC exams point to point. Now your job is to open any PYQ question book, open the chapter Ancient India, Ancient Period, try solving these questions and see how many you're able to solve with just using what I have taught you today. I really hope you have enjoyed this session. Thank you for watching.